you are now leaving Earth.
And his name is John.
Hey, what's up? DeFi Dan, XRP Chad, whatever you want to call me. What is going on? So we got a lot of awesome updates for you guys again. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm really excited about that one. We're going to talk about Quant. We're going to talk about XDC. We're going to talk about WTK. We're also going to talk about one new altcoin gem that I just discovered recently. I'm like, woof, I think I got to buy in. Sorry I haven't been on. I've been really busy with Wadzpay. I research my coins a lot when I get involved with them, and I've been spending the last few days researching, doing a little bit of TA, also trying to help the Telegram group because it's growing so fast. Like it's a little hard to keep control of, but the moderators are doing a great job. Some really great guys in there. Shirags. We got Shirags, we got Bullish, we got NVMD as an admin on there. Guys doing really good on growing the community. What's insane is a few days ago, this coin had maybe 69 holders. Now we just broke 1,200 people. And I think we're about to break 1,200 people in the Telegram. No, we did. So we broke 1,200 people in the Telegram. Absolutely huge news. We're only on one exchange right now. I think that's kind of limiting the growth, but it's basically kind of coiling. It's getting ready for a huge explosion. Wadzpay is basically a blockchain agnostic, currency agnostic payment protocol. So it can accept fiat and cryptos, which is really, really cool. We have the EU yuan is on there. I think the currency of India is also on there as well. The dollar's on there, and also a whole bunch of cryptocurrencies are on there also. So basically it would be like for a merchant, let's say a merchant is selling t-shirts, right? They're trying to make it for that merchant that it would be just as easy for him to accept fiat as it would be for him to be crypto, right? Him or her, right? Whatever the currency is wouldn't matter to Wadzpay, right? And the Wadzpay token helps pay for all those fees of that platform. So I think there's absolutely huge things going on here. We have some great things looking forward. We're looking at an AMA tomorrow with Steve Tunstall, who's the director of compliance. Cool thing about Wadzpay is they have about 6 or 7 different former MasterCard employees building that team. They really know what they're doing. They are getting responses from Andre Casterman. If you guys are involved in XDC, Andre Casterman is the guy. He's the lead consultant for XDC. He's making some big claims for XDC, saying that it's basically going to blow up this quarter. And I think that Wadzpay has a chance to do the same because it's part of the same ecosystem. So Chirag has done some really great research. He's showed me a bunch of banksters basically liking tweets and following tweets and paying attention to the personal pages of the team members of Wadzpay. And we're talking about big bankers. I mean, bankers from India, bankers from Dubai, bankers from Qatar, right? I think that there's some really, really, really cool stuff going on there. Again, the coin all-time high was about 37 cents. Recently, the last all-time high was 17 cents. We're now floating at about 14 cents. This is highly volatile because we're only on one exchange. We are experiencing some whale suppression, but I think that it's just a matter of time. Top 10 whales have not sold a single coin. They've been accumulating, and I think it's basically just, part of the process of getting into a crypto early. This could easily become a multi-hundred million market cap coin, I think. In the long term, people are saying $1 billion. I want to be a little bit more conservative and say multi-hundred million, so like 500 million, 600 million, 700 million, something like that. But yeah, just something that you guys should be aware of. This coin is a powerhouse, and I think that you guys should be paying attention. The next large moments for us that are about to occur is Crypto Area is hosting the CEO, Anish Jain, on her channel and in the Telegram group next Friday. I think that's something that's unreal and unprecedented. People are calling Wadzpay a scam, but Crypto Area, she's one of my favorite YouTubers. She really knows what she's doing. She checks out what she's doing. I think that it's not a scam, and she's very impressed with the team. I think that she's doing this of her own volition, and I think that there's a huge opportunity here for Wadzpay. Next, I'm going to go into XRP. XRP, I don't know if you guys saw, but so John Deaton has been granted amicus status of the court. It means that the XRP holders who signed his lawsuit, basically his class action lawsuit, they are now represented in the courtroom. So she's going to be hearing the opinions of John Deaton, which is indirectly the opinions of us XRP holders. It's something you guys should really, really be paying attention to. This is honestly could be the moment. We XRP people have been looking for this moment for a long time, and this could be the moment.
Yeah, thanks for the clarification. And unfortunately, Congress didn't create the Howey test; the courts did. The same with the Reeves. And frankly, we're dependent on this patchwork of regulation by enforcement. Obviously, there are people that feel that a particular, token like Ether is treated differently than one like XRP, for example. It's something, a matter that's before you right now, because of the same thing. Is it centralized or is it decentralized? Who has control? And I think that really gets to the issue. Congress really should clarify. We've had a bipartisan legislation called the Token Taxonomy Act, drafted since 2018. We can't get a hearing on it. It would provide a bright line test that would apply a 1950s case law, Howey test, to modern digital assets. And
see, that's what I've been telling you that words. A 1950s test, the Howey test, that was for orange orchards, right? The XRP is to bring in the new Howey test.
Find some of that clarity. But could you, generically speaking, talk about the shortcomings of enforcement actions or even threatened enforcement actions versus the need for clarity, maybe a rulemaking process that would establish a bright line? Because really what you referred to was, well, come talk to us in a one-on-one kind of third world way where every individual firm cuts their own deals. What the market really needs is clarity. Wouldn't that be better than threatened enforcement?
Next, the real thing that I'm really excited about XRP is it's called POP, Proof of Payments. So I think I'm going to be one of the first YouTubers talking about this. Proof of Payments is a new protocol these guys have set up that it basically does not require the internet, which is wild to me. So you could have a vending machine, have it on the Proof of Payments blockchain, right? And then it would basically be able to be validated by the XRP ledger, even if it's offline, even if it's not connected to the internet. I think that is something that that is beyond our wildest dreams as XRP holders. My buddy Ankleology, who really shared the info with me, he said it sounds a lot like cash, and I didn't make that connection before, but he's right. It does sound a lot like cash. Basically, I mean, the XRP ledger is, honestly, I would have to say it's probably the fastest and most decentralized ledger. Like, there are faster protocols out there, but they're not as decentralized as XRP is. XRP, basically, Ripple could die today and it would still function. Are you telling me Solana Labs could die today and Solana would still function? No. Are you telling me Ethereum Foundation could die today and Ethereum would still function? Absolutely not. So just be aware, XRP is making some major moves, right? As far as Quant goes, the update for Quant that I have for you guys is that there is no minimum staking requirement anymore to be staking on Quant. I think that that's really, really exciting. Obviously, the staking hasn't been released yet, but previously it was 500 Quant minimum to be required for the minimum staking deposit. But because the price of Quant skyrocketed, they got rid of that rule. There's three tiers of validators. So like the third tier basically gets the most rewards. But what's interesting is that you only need to pay, I believe it's $100, pay $99 paid in Quant to start your setup. So obviously that's way better than 500 Quant. 500 Quant at $300 each is a lot of money. That's actually 15 grand. I don't think a system can be sufficiently decentralized if they require 15 grand to be a validator. That's what Ethereum 2.0 is trying to do. And I think that's completely wrong. So just pay attention to that. As far as XDC goes, XDC now should be the week. It should be within this week that XDC makes some major announcements. We've been promised some major news for XDC, and I think that it's coming right now. Again, Andre Casterman is the guy. He's claiming that Q4 there's going to be complete decoupling from Bitcoin and Ethereum. You guys should probably get on that. It's absolutely top tier stuff. XDC is a top tier blockchain. They're ISO 20022 compliant. So is XRP, right? I don't know if you guys saw the news, but the Federal Reserve is working on the ISO 20022 protocol. They said they are making that switch. They also said it would be overnight, right? Shout out to my crypto YouTubers for sharing that information. But yeah, so the Federal Reserve is saying that they will switch protocols overnight, right? It's gonna be basically a one-time switch, and then that's it. It's gonna be over. ISO 20022 is the messaging standard that's going to be changed. So basically, right now, a foreign transaction or like a swap, basically sending money to another bank, right? It's over a day waiting period on average, and it's about a 6% fee, and there's also a 6% failure rate. So they're going to be stopping that completely. For my more niche viewers, LIBOR and CYBOR is going to be making the switch soon. LIBOR is the London Interbank Offered Rate, right? So basically, the way that these banks have been manipulating the rates for these last 20 years is because they've been able to basically suggest interest rates that they want, like preferable interest rates. They don't have to stick to a solid interest rate what the actual interest rate is. Basically, bank A can contact bank B, have them fudge the interest rate, and then they can use whatever interest rate they want. So that system is going to be switched. It's part of the reason why we have financial crisis to begin with. That system is going to be switched, and ISO 20022 is probably a part of that also. Lastly, I'm going to talk about one last gem. I'm going to talk about LMN Swap. So one of the moderators from the LMN Swap chat is claiming that the devs from LMN Swap are going to be basically releasing some major upgrades He said before bonfire night in November. I'll have the screenshot here for you guys. Maybe I'll even put the video in. But before bonfire night in November, I googled it. That's in November in England, right? So basically, yeah, basically I'm looking forward to that. I think that Lumen Swap is a huge deal. I think that ADA-X is like ADA-X is looking really good. I think like it was a swap protocol, right? So I missed ADA-X is a swap protocol for a DEX for Cardano, and I think Lumen Swap would be a great choice. I'm not invested in XLM. I should be, but I'm not. I'm kind of stretched out on capital. So I think that the best option for me would be to get into Lumen Swap because it's a low cap coin. It's on no exchanges right now. I think that's an awesome opportunity. Thanks for your time. DeFi Dan, XRP Chad. See you guys later. Bye.
You are now leaving Earth.